Good morning, students. Welcome back. Today we are going to study a very important topic, and that is for class 12th. And the name of the topic is displacement current. Displacement current. This topic you are going to study in the chapter that is electromagnetic induction or electromagnetic waves. Chapter number 8 in your NCERT, and topic which we are going to study is displacement current. So far, we already have studied all the applications of current. We have studied that current is capable to produce heating effect. Current is capable to produce magnetic effect. We have seen various effects of current. But the main effect which we have seen is that current can produce magnetic effect. So we can say moving charges or current means current produces magnetic effect. This is what we have studied. We also have studied moving charges create magnetic field. This is what we have studied. We also have studied that current is generated due to movement of charge particles. Movement of charge particles. This is what we have studied. Now students, we are going to study an experiment, and that was done by Maxwell. So Maxwell experiment we are going to see. What was the experiment? Maxwell experiment. He just taken out one capacitor and alternating current supply he was just providing to that particular capacitor. So this is AC supply, as you can see, AC voltage he is providing. Okay, and here is a capacitor. Firstly, what he did, he just brought a magnetic needle near to any portion of the wire. Suppose the name of the wire is PQ. He just brought this magnetic needle, magnetic compass near to the wire. But he found that once he brought it near, the circuit is already closed. Once he brought it near, this magnetic needle was little bit deflected. This needle was deflected somewhere in this direction. So what it shows? That it shows, and how we can come to any conclusion. There is a deflection in the needle. It means so current is present here. So suppose current is moving like this, and by the law which you all have already studied, Ampere's law, that integration B dot dl, suppose this closed integral of magnetic field is equal to mu naught time the current. That's correct, because current is present, current is threading through this loop, so there is a closed loop and magnetic field will be present. That's very fine. That here we can show a loop. Current is threading through the loop, so magnetic field will be present. B dot dl, closed integral of magnetic field. That's why, because of the presence of this magnetic field, this magnetic needle is showing the deflection. Very fine. Now students, what he did? He just kept this magnetic needle now closer to the capacitor. Once he brought this magnetic needle closer to the capacitor, and magnetic needle was again deflected. That was very shocking for that Maxwell, because we already have studied that magnetic field come to this, moving charges produces magnetic effect and current is generated due to movement of charge particle. We already have studied that for generating out the current, there should be charge particle present, and this plate between this plate and this plate, there is vacuum. No charge particles or any kind of particles are present here. So suppose this magnetic needle is still showing the deflection. If this magnetic needle is showing out the deflection, it means that there should be current present here. But how the current can be present? Because already we have studied Ampere's definition that for the generation of current, there should not be any vacuum. There should be the movement of charge particles. But here the capacitor is present and the net amount of current is 0 as per the Ampere's law. But the current should be present. Why the current should be present? Because by Maxwell experiment, this magnetic needle was showing deflection. So what is the meaning of this deflection? If suppose I show a loop here, closed loop here. If magnetic field is present here, if B dot dl is present here, then there should be a current which is threading through this loop. So by this, Maxwell came out to a very brilliant conclusion. He said, that's okay, you are not wrong. Ampere wasn't wrong. That for generation of magnetic field, current should be present. But this theory is little incomplete, that current can only be generated due to the movement of charge particles. Means he believed that there can be any alternative method as well by which we are capable to produce this current. So because there is vacuum and still we are finding out the current, this is not, we are saying this because of the Maxwell observation. Maxwell did the experiment. He found that because this magnetic needle is showing deflection, and the deflection shows that there is presence of magnetic field, and presence of magnetic field shows that there should be current present here. But in vacuum, how the current can be present? Because current is generated due to the movement of charge particles that are electron or proton. But in vacuum, no electrons can be present. So by this, Maxwell came out to conclusion that there is not possible, this is not possible that only one way can be there to induce current, to produce current. Means what we have studied, that due to movement of charge particle, current will be generated. So he came to know there can be any else method by which that current can be generated. Now what is this else method? So we are going to study this, and this current, whatever the current which is present here, that is doing the same job that was done by the current present here. Because the current present here in the circuit is due to conduction, so I am writing it IC. Because this current is due to movement of charge particle. Here is the movement of charge particle, so current is present. But here, if the magnetic needle is showing the deflection, then current is present, but that current is not generated due to the conventional method, by the movement of charge particle or by the conduction. So that's why I am giving this the name as displacement current. Actually, this displacement current is the substitute of current which is doing the same job as that was done by the conduction current. Now, how this displacement current has been generated? That's for very sure the displacement current is generated due to there is deflection in magnetic field. It means so there is current threading out through this capacitor in the vacuum. Now, how this displacement current was generated? This is what we are going to study. So, this displacement current is generated due to the variation in the electric field. Electric field variation is generating out this displacement current. How we can say that there is the variation in the electric field? So students, which kind of supply we are providing? AC supply. Suppose earlier this end is positively charged, this end is negatively charged. Then due to this end will also become positively charged. So this plate will become positively charged, this plate will become negatively charged. Which kind of electric field will be created? The electric field will be from higher to lower potential, like this. This is how the electric field has been created. Now after half cycle, when this end will become negatively charged and this end will become positively charged, the plate earlier which was positively charged at whole, now this become negatively charged plate, and the plate which was earlier negatively charged will become positively charged. Now there will be variation in electric field and the direction of electric field will be totally changed. So we will find the nature of electric field similar to this waveform. Earlier it keeps on changing like this, reaches to the maximum value, decreases, and again increases in the opposite direction, decreases in the opposite direction, finally come to zero. So this is the nature of electric field which is generated between the plates of the capacitor. And due to the variation in this electric field, the current is being generated. And the variation in the electric field, suppose I write the variation in the electric field like this, dE upon dt. Then area of cross section of this plate is also involved. So we have to write E into A. And we have studied this, E dot A. What is this? This is flux, electric flux. So IT will be equal to epsilon naught d phi upon dt. This is what? This is the value of displacement current. So this displacement current is doing the same job as the job is done by conduction current. Conduction current is flowing in this direction. Displacement current is also doing the same job, and that is done by the deflection in the magnetic needle. So this is known as displacement current, and he said that we have to change Ampere's law. Ampere's law, we say that integration of B dot dl is equal to mu naught time the current. So he said instead of writing the current, you have to mention both the current. Means you have to write mu naught time the conduction current and the displacement current. Remember one thing, the magnitude of the displacement current and the conduction current is equal. Means here conduction current is present, displacement current is zero, because there is no variation in the electric field. Here the displacement current is present and the conduction current is zero. So conduction current and displacement current both are equal by magnitude, but both are generated due to different methods. The one conduction current is generated due to the movement of charged particle, and the displacement current is produced due to the variation in the electric field. So whenever there will be variation in the electric field, it will induce a current, it will produce a current, and because this current is generated due to any alternative method that we have studied in our previous classes, that's why it is known as displacement current. I hope you understood this phenomena of displacement current. So students, thank you. God bless.